and welcome to the Kedington News March update. Later, events coming up in April and beyond. But first, what you've been doing around Kedington in the month just gone. The Royal British Legion kicked off the month with Gordon Bennett's Cockney Night. I didn't manage to get there myself, so instead here's some footage of the Legion Hall in the beautifully frosty light of the following morning. The event sold out within a couple of days of being announced, and apparently with good reason, as all reports say it was a rollicking good night for all concerned. So, you may be interested to know that their next event is in July and will be a country and western barbecue with live band, and will probably sell out between the tickets being released and me getting a chance to mention the fact, so keep an eye out for that one. March is, as I'm sure you've all been told by now, quite early for Easter. But it happened all the same, and with it came the annual Kedington Easter Egg Hunt. For the first time, the 6 and unders were given a head start. When the 7 and overs followed a few seconds later, they caught up fast, and there was much chocolate for all. A beautiful, warm, sunny day too. Well, that's what you got up to in March. Can we hope for such good weather in April? Frankly, I have no idea. I'm not a weatherman. Can we hope for such good events in April? Totally. Here's what's coming. We start with the Barnardiston Arms, who are having a quiz night on Saturday the 2nd of April. It starts at 8 p.m, maximum team size is 6 and it's £2 per head. There is a cash prize for both first and second place. Also this month, the Ketton Players spring production. Following from the vaudevillian roustabout of pantomime, the spring production gives the players a real chance to show off the quality of their award-winning acting skills. I went along to rehearsals to speak to director Sue Brown.
Sue, what is Ketton Players' production this April?
Our production this April is called Family Planning. It's a black comedy written by Frank Vickery, thank you. Prompting from the prompt. It's set in the 1980s, and it's has everybody in it, from the nosy neighbour to Gran, who's the all-seeing, all-knowing matriarch of the family, a hypochondriac father, a downtrodden mother, and obviously a young couple.
And it's a sort of dark sort of farce.
It's a dark farce. It's got some very funny parts in it, but the ending, you need to come to see it.
You do need to come and see the end. What was it that drew you to this play?
Well, I didn't actually pick it. Celia Bramwell, who plays Gran, picked it, but she picked it because she really fancied the part of Gran. So she asked me if I would help her direct it, and I agreed. So she has been directing with me as well, but also playing a part.
Okay, and well, for people that want to come and see this production, when's it on?
It's on the 8th and 9th of April at 7:30 at Kedington Community Centre. The tickets are available from Nissa stores, and if you look at the posters, there is a telephone number and also an email address.
Excellent. Thank you very much, and well, I hope to be down to see it.
I hope you are.
I certainly will be.
Incidentally, tickets for the show are also available from Kedington Butchers, and it is sometimes worth booking in advance, especially if you're aiming for the second night. We've had some shows where reports of the first night have been so positive the second night sold out completely. On Saturday the 23rd of April, the Parish Council would like any help you can give with a village clean-up. The plan is to meet at the Community Centre car park at 10 a.m. to be sent out for a spot of litter picking, path sweeping, or trimming back paths where they've become overgrown. Those wishing to help can contact Simon Maguire either via Facebook or via the parish clerk, or you could just turn up on the day. Brooms, wheelbarrows and spades would be most welcome. Also, if you can't spend that much time, spending a little while just tidying up outside your own homes, I'm told would be most appreciated. So that's it for events coming up in April, but we've also got news of an event coming up in July. Kedington's going to have a Kedington Village Show, a steam and vintage car show.
Yep.
Well, vintage vehicle show.
Vintage vehicle show. Yep.
Okay, and what's that going to be?
So the KCA have decided to put on a vintage vehicle show. It's going to be held over in the Great Meadow in Kedington, and it's going to consist of a whole bunch of steam engines, tractors, old cars, basically anything vintage that some people want to bring along and exhibit and show for the weekend. It's also going to have a bar in the community centre with some entertainment and some things going on all day. Some craft tents, craft show.
You're looking for people to be involved in this. What sort of things are you looking for?
Absolutely. We're looking for anyone with an interest in vintage vehicles, anyone with vehicles themselves, be it cars, tractors, stationary engines, steam engines, anything of any sort that people want to bring down. It's for the community, so it's nice to get local people with their vehicles out to the show, but anyone from the surrounding area is welcome to come along. We're also looking for craft exhibitors. We're going to have a craft area in the main community centre, so anyone that does some handicraft and has got things to sell, come and see us or try to get involved. We've got a stalls area, so that's sort of auto jumble or bric-a-brac or anything, you know, sort of market stally type area, so those people are welcome. And anyone that wants to get involved, you know, there's going to be a lot of setting up, there's going to be a lot of things to do during the day from an organising point of view. So yeah, we welcome anyone in the community to get involved.
Anyone to get involved, excellent. Yeah. And what's the date of this event going to be?
Yep, the date is the 30th and 31st of July.
So that's a two-day event?
Two-day event, yep, Saturday and Sunday. Things will start getting set up on the Friday, and then it will be open to the public on the Saturday and the Sunday.
So this is going to be another huge event for the village, really?
Absolutely, absolutely. That's what we want to create. Yeah.
And it's like this will be, what, in full steam?
Yep. This will be. This is sort of number one entrant, if you like. This is 1891. This was built, and
wow.
This will be in steam and down on the meadows, along with a few others.
Wonderful. That's good. That's going to be gorgeous. And classic vehicles as well, cars, tractors, I presume.
Absolutely. Yeah, anything vintage really. We have got limited space, so you know if people do want to get involved, try to get your entries in early, just in case we do run out of space. But we want to try and pack as much into the meadows as possible.
Brilliant. That's going to be excellent. Well, thank you very much for that, and
pleasure.
I'm sure I'll speak to you again nearer the time.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. Brilliant. And that's it for this month. If all goes to plan, we will be back as April turns into May. But who knows, something could come up. It could be before then. So why not subscribe to this very channel on YouTube? If you're watching us on a YouTube page at the moment, there's probably a button to do that somewhere around here. Otherwise, you could visit www.kedingtonnews.co.uk, where not only do we post all the new videos, but you can also find a link to my Facebook page, and there I post any new videos that come out. If you have an event coming up in Kedington, let me know as well, and I'll do my best to mention it. Till next time, cheerio!